Greetings lovelies, hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Emmys. Today I will be sharing with you a little haul that I brought back from my trip to San Francisco. As some of you may know, I went out to California a little while ago, and while I was there I did some shopping. I already did a bug eating video. If you haven't seen that, I'll put the link down below. I ate some crickets and mealworms that I found in San Francisco. If you're interested in my reactions to those things, I'll send you down to the description box where you can find that link. So yeah, when I went to San Francisco, it was really fast. We were really in the city for about a day. So we went to the Ferry Building, and they have a really great market there, indoor market. And so I just quickly picked up a few things that caught my eye. I picked up this as well. It's made by the West Fungi company, and it's a tree oyster mushroom kit. How cool is that, right? So I love the labeling. It's a kit for kids. It comes with these directions on how to use newspaper and how the mushrooms will digest and break down the newspaper. So that's pretty cool. So look for that in a follow-up video. Miette, and they specialize in candies. I picked up 2 caramels. I forget the flavors. One was like a dark chocolate and one was like a caramel. And this looks amazing. Wrapped in wax paper, very charming. Yum. Delicious. So you could see there was a little bit of resistance when I was biting into it. But I think it's because I had it in the fridge. Really soft and chewy, slightly sticky, but more on the soft side for a caramel. And deliciously salted. Scrumptious. Nice and buttery. Really well balanced in terms of sweetness. Not overly sweet. Good amount of butter. And a really nice amount of salt. Really brings out both the butter flavors and the sugary caramelly flavors. Oh, that's so good. And in my opinion, cooked to the perfect texture. It's not overly sticky, so I'm not fighting it to get it off my teeth. Just scrumptious. Again, wrapped really simply in wax paper. Oh, it really smells chocolatey. All right, let's give this one a taste. Here we go. Boy, is that good. Yum. It's almost like a brownie. It has a different texture than this caramel. A little more crumbly, less sticky and chewy, but really intense, lovely chocolate flavor. Again, nice and buttery, so it tastes just like a brownie. Really rich in chocolate flavor and buttery. So good. Fan-stinkin-tastic. Love that. I think I even like that better than the salted caramel, but I think it's because I'm a chocolate fan. So, from the same shop, I picked up this English toffee, which is one of my favorites. That's why I picked it up. Oh, it smells great. Buttery, nutty, chocolatey. So the components of the English toffee are toffee in the middle, quite thin, and then it's sandwiched with a layer of melted chocolate on top and on bottom, and almonds on top and on bottom. Fantastic. Most toffees that I've seen only have the chocolate on the top and the almond on the top, rather than having it on both sides. Alright, let's give that a taste. Here we go. Fantastic. Crisp, brittle, but sweet and buttery and chocolatey, and it's like a fancy almond roca, if you've had an almond roca before. But I prefer this texture better, actually. This is just delicate and lovely and elegant. Love it. So I also picked up this. It's called Maison Bouche. Maison Bouche at the Miette store, but it's made by a company based in Oakland. Jasmine, rose, lavender, Floyd Cell, geranium, and bergamot. Alright, so this one is jasmine. Fuchsia foil. Oh, I can already smell it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look how charming. It's like a little smushed Lego. Oh, it does smell like jasmine. Alright, let's give that a taste. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Or actually, I don't really like my chocolate adulterated much at all. That's sort of a hybrid, more of a milk chocolate. And then it has this perfume of jasmine, which is very much like jasmine tea. It's quite nice. I like it. But really delicate, kind of thin little bite to it. And definite perfume of jasmine. Almost more so than the chocolate flavor. Lovely. Let's try rose. Again, wrapped in foil, this time pink. Oh yeah, definitely distinctively rose. It smells kind of like grandma. Alright, let's give that a taste. Really clear flavor of rose. Really good. Nice melty chocolate, thin snap, and very rose-like, but it's really nice. It's not like I sprayed a bunch of potpourri in my mouth. It's delicious, actually. Very nice balance of rose, floral scent, along with chocolate. I'm actually quite surprised. It reminds me of Faluda a little bit, you know, the layered kind of Indian dessert with that rose water. Yeah, just because it's rose. Lavender and looks like Floyd Cell, so it's lavender and salt. That scent's a little more subtle. My goodness. But the flavor is not subtle at all. Definitely screams of lavender. It's actually quite nice. And salt. The first thing you taste is the salt, and then right behind it is the lavender. Really nice lavender flavor. I can't believe that. That's I like that a lot. I don't think I've really had lavender in food much before. And then as the chocolate is completely dispersed out of your mouth, you still get little pockets of salt in your mouth. That's really delightful. Bergamot is a very interesting flavor. It's used to flavor Earl Grey. So let's give that a taste. It's a citrus, I believe. And besides Earl Grey, I don't think I've ever tasted it before. Alright, so it comes in a green foil. That one smells more like chocolate. That one I've tasted the chocolate the most. And it does taste like Earl Grey a bit, and tastes a little bit citrusy. The other flavors are in the forefront. There's no hiding them. This one's a little more elusive and a little more subtle, but I like it. It reminds me of a kind of an elegant take on an orange chocolate. Oh, then we have Geranium Bourbon. Look at that. Isn't that charming? Pink and teal blue. Don't smell too much beyond the chocolate in that one. Let's give that one a taste. Here you go. That's even subtler still. Florally, a little bit kind of cucumbery flavor, and bourbon, I hardly taste any of that at all, but really subtle. I taste a lot of the chocolate. Not quite a milk chocolate, maybe a little bit darker than a milk chocolate, maybe a 40% chocolate. But again, delicious mouthfeel. And the last one, in a very, very cute wrapping of red foil and blue paper, is Floyd Cell, which is a fancy French salt. It smells lovely. Let's give it a taste. Really nice. Oh, on the back you can actually see the salt. You see that? Just a little bit of big grains of salt. Just lovely. The thin chocolate experience is really quite nice. It immediately makes the chocolate melt on your palate, and so you have that chocolatey meltiness, and then you have these really big, coarse grains of salt. So the salt really stands up, and you taste it, and it, even when the chocolate's gone, there's still a little bit of salt in there. Really nice. Love that. It's a great combination, salt and sweet, sweet and salty. Love it. So let's start with this. I got 2 Sharpened Burger chocolates, and this is made in San Francisco, and this is the semi-sweet dark chocolate. Beautifully wrapped chocolate bar. This kind of foiled paper. And beautiful chocolate embossed with a gnu or something. I'm not sure what that is. Wow, it's a big piece. Very different experience than the little petite floral chocolates. This is quite strongly flavored of chocolate. So it has a lot more bitterness to it, a lot more chocolate flavor to it, and completely different mouthfeel. A little bit chalky, more snappy, and less melty, but delicious. You're starting to get into the coffee flavors here in terms of both flavors, textures, and just kind of bitterness. But lovely. And the last one I got from Sharpened Burger was the Mocha, which is a dark chocolate, again, 62%, but this actually has coffee in it. So let's compare it to the one we just had. By itself, it already has those coffee notes, but let's push it even further. Again, embossed beautifully. And you can definitely smell the coffee. Yep, it smells like espresso. It smells great. All right, let's give that a taste. Now that I've been able to do a side-by-side, this one screams coffee. It actually has grains of coffee or chunks of coffee or something in there because it's crunchy. So you get this crunchy coffee, yummy, delicious combination with this chocolate that kind of melts in your mouth. But again, it's quite snappy, quite dark, and not overly sweet. Delicious. I think I like this more actually than the semi-sweet. Somehow the coffee makes it taste more chocolatey somehow. It's delicious. Yum. So that's it. That's my little taste of San Francisco. Alright you guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye! It smells more like just black licorice, not salmiakki, not the salty licorice. So let's give that a try. Here we go. So our neighbors just had a baby, but he's outgrown his baby clothes already. So she gave us a bunch of stuff. Ooh. Why? Why are they so cute? They're just so stinking cute. Like, what?